So I want to do a quick story time to anyone who is watching my content before the dramatic change of getting divorced, um, and being in a new relationship, engaged, and having a baby on the way. So, one, my previous ex husband separated officially in October, November 2023. I say officially because the marriage has been dead for a while. And I felt like the year of 2023, I was fighting for this marriage. I was fighting for this man. I was trying to prove my love, prove myself. But October 2023, he came to me. He said to me, when he met me, he just came out of prison, just started getting his life on track, and all of a sudden he's married with 3 kids. Obviously, he met me with 3 kids. Now, he was like, don't take this personally, but he want to go out and live his life and enjoy life. Now, forgive me, I took that shit personally, because not only did you meet me with 3 kids, but you added 2 onto me and 2 babies on top of that, because at the time, mine was what? 1 year. The little S1, the youngest one was like 1 year something, right? And the other one was 5. So forgive me if I took that shit personally. I did. But I feel like I finally accepted it in 2023. And I was there around June, July. I went home back to my island and I came back. And I really started learning the art of detaching. So I started reading up on detaching, practicing detaching, and meditating on the divorce, on me living a happy life without him. And, whatever you think on, whatever you focus on will happen. So eventually I asked him to leave once he came to me in November. Gave him a date. The date came. He didn't leave. Threw his ass out. Yes, the fuck I did. You've taken enough years of my life. I met you at 24. You took enough. Get the fuck out. Okay? And I started working on me, working on my life. Got into therapy with my training and my career. That wasn't hard because I'm training as a psychotherapist. By the time you're watching this video, I should be already, graduated. So started going therapy, still in therapy a year after. It's December now, so it's past a year since we've been separated. And I've really found myself, found my voice, found my groove, found me, and I'm really in love with me, period. So I'm very thankful for that event in my life. And don't get me wrong, that shit was hard. That shit was painful. That shit was effed up. It effed with my life. It effed with my children, period. But us women, we gonna do what we do. We gonna get the fuck up. We gonna heal, and we gonna move the fuck on. Okay? Which I did. So after the separation, I started dating while he was still in the house. I don't give a fuck. You took 10 years of my life. You ain't gonna take no more. Period. So I started dating, though we were separated. We were still in the same house. I was sleeping in the baby's room, or I was sleeping downstairs in the sofa. We were no longer fucking with each other like that. Started dating. I dated up until January. So separation around October, November 2023. I dated up until January 2024. And then I just stopped because what I was looking for and what I needed in a man, though I was finding men who had money, had a career, the quality of intelligence and connection that I was looking for, I just wasn't finding. Okay? And so I stopped dating for a while. And during that time, around May ending of May, I started dreaming about my third child's dad. Now, I've been seeing this man for over 10 years. Um, when I met Richard, I basically ghost my ex. He's that kind of guy that if you want to move on with your life, he's that ex that you cannot have in your life if you want to move on with your life. He's that ex that will fuck up your relationship. For me, personally, it was very hard to disconnect from him. When we were younger, we were together. I met him in 2011, so I was 21. And we separated when I was 24. So right before me and Richard met, Richard, my ex-husband, me and him separated. We were engaged twice. Before, we had a very toxic relationship because we had a deep love, attraction, and affection for each other. But we were too young to regulate ourselves. We were too young to communicate properly. We were too young to understand what the fuck we had. And we were bad. We were fucking bad for each other. We were good when we were good, but we were bad when we were bad. We were that relationship. So anyways, I started having dreams about him. And when I say dreams about him, not in a romantic way, not in a sexual way, more in a way of him connecting with his son, who he's not seen for 10 years because I ghosted him. And not only was I having dreams, was it me who had a dream? Yeah, I did have a dream. I started seeing him. So I would be out and I would see someone who looked identical to him. And I would fucking take a picture and send it to my girl like, I swear to God, this is this guy. But it wasn't. And that's happened to me like 5 times. And I think what pushed me to actually reaching out to him is his son came to me crying one day and was asking about his dad, which, to be honest, 10 years since ghosting, never did. So I was like, okay, maybe this is a sign to reach out to him. Bear in mind, I'm not reaching out for no romantic shit, no relationship. I don't know you like that. I haven't seen you for 10 years. Okay? You're not in my memories like that. So I reached out to him and he got back to me right away. And right away we decided to meet Kai. And from there, fucking history. We reconnected. We've not seen each other since, not spoken to each other since. It's, as I said, he is that ex that if you want to move on with your life, you need to fucking ghost. You cannot move on with this person in your life. The connection is so fucking deep. The soul tie. Yeah, we were, and our situation was messy because I was still legally married, though separated, and he was engaged. And so our situation in the beginning was fucking messy. So can you imagine when we find out we were pregnant while I'm on birth control? And I don't mean birth control as in pills. I mean it's a birth control stuck in my motherfucking arm. And I still felt pregnant. And so we were already official before that. But I think that kind of sealed things for us. Like, yeah, let's do this shit. And so, yeah, that's how I reconnected with my ex-baby daddy / ex-fiance, who is now my man, okay? Peace.